folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Not Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to build a couple of sorcery decks together with me. We are building decks with ordinaries and exceptionals only. I already built those decks, but we're going through them so you can have a look at them. Sometimes it's nice to just build decks, and I do this for a purpose. It is a giveaway or a go-away gift to give a colleague of mine, and we're having drinks in town tonight, and it's the last time he's with us in that particular company, and everybody knows he's a board game fan and a trading card game fan, and they all want to give him one piece as a parting gift, and I thought, like, I can't support that, so I built a couple of sorcery decks here. We got sorcery, earth, and fire first. I even wrote it down on the deck boxes. How do you like that little extra detail there? That's how far I go for my monies. No, but it took me a bit of time. I actually used the sorcery site to go through a couple of decks. If you search on the sorcery site, deck building, and then exceptional, and then you find a lot of decks that are ordinary and exceptional only. I am not afraid to give him any other cards as well if he is into the game, but I think it would be a bit of a shame if he doesn't like it, and then I give him like a lot of elites and maybe even uniques. I don't even have a lot of unique duplicates. I only think I have like a handful of unique duplicates. So it is ordinaries and exceptionals only, but if he at a certain point picks up the pace and actually plays the game, I'm happy to provide him with more. Phalanx here looks very cool. I think he will be impressed by the artwork, and I thought I would make, Slumbering Giantess actually is really good. At least that's what I heard. I haven't played the game enough to actually confirm that. I know how to play a little bit, of course, and I love to play, but I simply do not have anybody in the area to actually practice with. That is a bit of a shame. Maybe I should build these decks again if I have enough ordinaries and exceptionals, and just look around for somebody to play with me in the area. Maybe like put it in the newspaper or whatever. I tried to, this one has a sorcerer as an avatar. I tried to mix up the, let's put it in the deck box right away. I tried to mix up the avatars, and as you see on the top right here, I also got the Spark Mage, and I gave the decks different avatars. Normally everybody says like, Sorcerer is probably the best avatar for these decks, but this one has a different one than the other one, so just he can experience a little bit of something. Couple of cool exceptionals here. Frost Nova, Upwelling, Icelands. I really like the Icelands. I think that's a pretty cool card. In general, Grapple Shot was, I think, in another one of those decks as well. I really think to teach the game, to give an impression about the artwork, to just get a look and feel of the cards themselves. I mean, cards like this, the Constrictor, the Sirens, that's perfect. And if he likes it, he still can pick it up a little more later, maybe even with Arthurian Legends. I will explain that to him as well, of course. In general, folks, I hope you enjoy this week so far. It is the channel's anniversary week, the 3rd anniversary. We had actually some really cool interviews earlier this week. First with Jeff Menges, and he was talking about sorcery a bit. We had the Arthurian Legends reveal together of the Harassing Ruffians, but there was a follow-up interview. I will link to that interview, to the follow-up interview at the end of this video. Same goes for a wonderful live stream I had with Anson and Brenda Maddox last night. Anson actually confirmed he is working on sorcery cards, and he is not featured in Arthurian Legends, and that's okay. That's no spoiler. I mean, people will discover soon enough that he's not in there. It would have been a spoiler if you would have said what card is in there. Wave Shaper for this one. I thought that was a nice touch. So I will link to the video, the live stream with Anson and Brenda as well. Lovely people, and a very nice chat, not only about sorcery but also about Magic the Gathering, but about his art in general, and I really think that's probably interesting for the people interested in this sorcery content here. Last deck, Air and Fire. We got Fire twice, and we actually got Air twice, and we do have Earth and Water only once, but that's okay. That was the way to build this. So he has every element at least once, and he can check out all of them. I would have loved to buy the starter decks, just the starter bricks, or the beta starter brick, but obviously it's not available anywhere anymore. So I had to take a couple of hours. Yeah, it takes a long time. I think it took me 2 hours to find the cards in my bulk box, to actually build the deck, to get the deck boxes, and so on and so on. It doesn't matter. Happy to do it. Not that I did like immense amounts of work. I just sorted some cards, but it takes time, and it would have been easier to buy the pre-constructed decks. Yeah, Heat Ray we had in the other deck as well. Critical Strike we don't. Roaming Monster, nice cards here, I think, that represent the game well. Cavalry we had in the first deck as well, but here we got the Hippogriffs, Exceptionals, pretty nice ones. And that's of course a playset, 3 of them. Yeah, it is what it is, folks. I think this game is here to stay, and I love it, and I'm looking forward very much. Yeah, use the Flamecaller for this one. And again, like I said, it might not be the best choice, but I wanted to do some variety. I'm really looking forward to Essen and the Arthurian Legends reveal. I really, really do. So let's put this one in the dedicated box, in the dedicated deck box here as well. So yeah, I don't have any sleeves anymore, but I think he has those. What I did as well is I added the Spark Mage, and I added a couple of elites here. I have a few duplicates of, and that might be beneficial to those decks maybe, so he can, once he is a bit more invested or he knows a bit more about the game, he can actually like add those cards to the deck possibly. I think that's a neat idea, and then he has some elites as well, and not only and I added a beta box topper as well, so he can check out the foils and he has some tokens. Then he doesn't only have ordinaries or exceptionals. It's not about being cheap or whatever, it's more about being giving him a good first impression of the game, and I think this little package I combined here is a pretty versatile one, and I hope he enjoys it. See you tomorrow for continuing the celebration week. At least I hope, folks. Would be awesome. Stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.